Before we get started with the Sunday stream, there's been a lot of new items that have come out this week. I haven't given you the review yet, so let's take a look at the new legends, plus we had some new flashbacks. First things first, Sam Madison. Some people out there are like, who the heck is Sam Madison? This guy's not a legend, and I completely disagree. Sam Madison in Madden 02, 03, 04, with Brock Marion, Patrick Surtain, the Dolphins had one of the best secondaries in the game. I think they had Ricky Williams at the time. So Sam Madison is a Madden legend. If you look at his ratings, you're going to see Sam Madison with 89 speed, 90 man, 92 zone, good play rec, and 88 press, only 86 agility. So, I'm going to probably lean towards Champ Bailey first over the Sam Madison as my number 1 CB, depending on what he's going for. But overall, you can't knock Sam Madison, and I'm pumped to have this guy in the game. I'm hoping that maybe we could get the rest of the Dolphins secondary. Those three were kind of like an early Legion of Boom. They weren't big hitters, but they were nasty secondary-wise. Kevin Mawae from the Jets is another good center. 89 strength, 88 pass block, 92 run block. You can compare him to the Nick Mangold. There's another also center that's out there that you can get from the 85 Heroes. But this guy's super, super balanced. And as the game continues to go on, he's going to kind of progress with these balanced ratings, and he'll get up to 93, 94, 93 strength, 95 run block, or 96 run block, and 92 pass block. And once he's all over 90s, then he is the guy. We also had Friday Night Draft Champions that came into the pipeline. So this is a special event from 5 p.m. through Saturdays mornings, and you earn Friday Night Draft Champion badges. So you can get an elite badge, and once you do get 6 of them, you get an elite Friday Night Hero. Here were some of the guys that were available. Odell Beckham was kind of the biggest superstar. You look at him having 89 speed, which is right up there with the 91, 94 spec, 88 catch in traffic. He's right up there with all of the regular Julio Jones, the new Josh Gordon. Obviously, his route running at 91 makes him a little bit better than those guys. So, I think he is super good. I compare him to Marvin Harrison. Obviously, he is always going to have that spec catch, but he's also always only going to be 5'11". So, it's something to consider. Gibbs really likes this item. I like him a bit. I'm not sure. I got to test him. Plus, he's a giant, so I'd be willing to give him a go. Geno Atkins gets his first kind of upgrade edition. 89 strength, 93 power move with 79 speed. The Aaron Donald's taken over for the Geno Atkins, but him having 92 block shed and 93 power move with the 89 strength, that's something that he hasn't always had, and this year it seems like they gave it to him, so I do like this Geno Atkins. Ansa was a version of an earlier item that I really, really liked. 87 excel, 91 power move, 84 strength, 85 block shed. So he's not the beefiest end, but if you need a good pass rusher, 91, 81's great. I still think you get a lot of value from Gold Olivier Vernon, but this guy's going to be worth some coins, and if you like that acceleration off the edge, you can do it. Gilbert is a item I've really liked at the gold level. He goes up to 87. He's got 92 strength, which is very good, and then he's pretty balanced in the other two categories. He's 6'6", 87 impact block. Gilbert's going to be a guy we follow as the season goes, like him a lot. Freeman was a pretty nice gold. He's up to 90 speed already with 91 elusive, 87 carry. Freeman. We liked his freeze version last year. I got to check what he can do out of the backfield. You got to see where his price settles in at, but you can't hate on 90 speed, 92 agility with 91 elusive at this point in the season. What you want to do is check his moves. You see he's at the 90 juke level to get those elite moves. Anthony Barr, a guy we've been waiting for. He was just on the brink of being an elite at the start of the season. Now he's up to 86 speed, 88 excel. His block shed's up to 86, which he lacked a little bit. Still not the strongest guy. 82 hit power, but if you're user in the middle of the field with this guy and you get 6'5" with 86 speed, he's probably the best user in the game. Shazier's a little faster. Ray Nitschke is just dope, but he's very slow, 81 speed, I think. So you gotta have an Anthony Barr in the middle, and the fact that he's already getting items is just a big, big thing for the Madden community. So keep an eye out for him lurking in the middle and maybe try and grab one for your defense. TJ McDonald, I still think you're going to get more value, even though he has 90 hit power, 85 zone, from the TJ Ward just because of where that program is. I would maybe try and go there. And then lastly, Derek Carr is the other elite you can get. 91 throw power, and then he's all 80s with 82 speed. Another guy who's just progressing tremendously as this season goes on. This is a great budget quarterback. At 82 speed, I mean, that's base Cam, that's base Russell. Like, you can't hate. Plus, he's over 90s in the throw power game, and he's 80s every category. Probably maybe one of the better potential cap value quarterbacks in the future. I mean, 47 is a lot now, but later it won't be, and he'll still be there, and he can pretty much do everything. So, really, really like the Derek Carr. And then you have 14 gold Draft Champs heroes, which we won't break down right now, but we'll kind of click in and see if there's any maybe gems in here. Kelsey's going to be a gem. Like him a lot. Aaron Lynch with 86 Excel is a guy we generally like, although Excel's not that powerful this year. Brandon Cooks is going to have 92 speed, fastest in the game. Grab one, throw him out wide. Ronald Darby, we love for man coverage. Amos has really good tackle and is 91 speed to free safety. That's good. We will go over these because this is where the studs are. Demarius Randall, 90 speed's good, but his coverage is a little bit lower than we would have liked. Brock, if his deep was over 80, we'd like it. Nothing on Te'o. Nothing on Moncrief yet. Nothing on Scherf. Charles Johnson, nothing yet. I'd still take the gold other guy. But these are all the items you can check out and look for, and there's definitely some good ones. Then we still had two other programs going on. You have Thomas Rawls, who I've used in play now quite a bit, and he's kind of a tank. He's a trucking back with 89 speed. And 89 speed, like we said, is kind of that peak Gurley. I still think the Gurley and the David Johnson are the guys, but and then whoever the new guy, Derrick Henry, is that crushed me, but I wouldn't, if I got this Rawls, I'd be pretty happy with it. Conley, will pass. Diggs, will pass. Eli Harold, 87 Excel. He's actually faster than Aaron Lynch. Like I said, I don't love Excel at that position anymore like I did, but it's not bad. And then the biggest guy last week was probably RG3. He got a flashback item. 88 speed, 91 throw power, 79 deep, so that's going to be his one weakness, but you compare him to maybe the Tyrod Taylor, that's where you're sitting right now. Tyrod Taylor, award winner, is kind of the guy. I would compare this RG3 to him. 91 throw on the run, great short, pretty solid mid, so you got to see if he can throw the deep ball, and if he fumbles when you run with him. But it's really hard to run with quarterbacks right now, so we got to see how that price settles. I used RG3 a bit last year. He had a kind of a similar item, so I'm willing to give him a go, but I'm not going to abandon everything right now. Plus, we got the Conductor Rogers, so I think that gives you more value because you get the hot routes. Then Nick Fairley comes in too. At DT, I think you can do a little better at this point in the season. I wouldn't be mad if I pulled this guy because he's going to be solid, but I still think you stick with just one run stuffer, and then you need to get a Javon Curse and play him at DT for pass rushing situations. And you can get better beef from Brandon Williams. So I would pass on the Fairley, but I would take a look at the Robert Griffin. So we did go over the Team of the Weeks earlier on the channel. That's a look at the Friday Night Draft Champs items. That's a look at the new Legends. Hopefully that helps you guys get a better look. As always, make sure to follow as we'll go over this stuff. But now it's time to get into the Sunday stream. We're going to have FanDuel going on. If you guys want to partake in a FanDuel this week, here's what we have, guys. We have, if you use the chat command, FND,